10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can tell I've not been live for a while. I pushed completely the wrong button then. I was going to start the pre-roll again. Hello everyone, welcome along. It is Saturday the 7th of June and I am back live for the first time in what feels like forever, I'll be honest. But yeah, hope you're all well. Hope you've all had a wonderful few weeks with pre-recorded Jay. Whilst now you all know, if you saw my Instagram or Facebook stories yesterday, we got back from, early hours of Friday morning actually, we got back from Tenerife. It was a It wasn't something we were doing this year. We weren't going away, but thanks to a very well-known travel company, they'd slashed the prices on holidays, and we needed some very, very. I didn't lie. I did say I was having some family time to sort some stuff out, and we did. We needed some family time. We needed to get together and just not be working, not be doing anything, not be thinking about anything basically. So yeah, we went to Tenerife for 8 nights. It's our favorite place in the whole world. And as you probably saw from my Instagram or Facebook story, it was very, very, very well needed. And it served a purpose, and it has helped massively. So I'm fired up and ready to go. Well, I was, until I've just read something which has truly annoyed me. But anyway, I'll deal with that afterwards. And I'll deal with something else that goes with it afterwards. But that's not for in here. That is for private. I will sort that out later. But yeah, so as always, 50 questions, and I have got something that I said wasn't going to be back for a while, but because there is a very special wedding going on at the moment, when these guys come round to, I don't know whether, I need to read the message actually from Sim, and just find out whether or not he's actually, whether he created these or not. But anyway, so I've got some of those for you for your final break. But let's get into your quiz this evening. So everyone, welcome along. It is Saturday the 7th of June. Thanks for joining me this evening. Hope you're all well. Hope you've all had a wonderful, wonderful time. But yeah, let's get straight into it then. 50 questions. Let's see if I can actually remember what I'm supposed to do. I know I've got to do something like asking some questions and what have you, but let's start with this. Round one then, with some places for you. And starting this, whoa, 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 whoa. Steady on there, scroll wheel. Thank you. Question number one, which is further north in Italy? Is it Rome, Milan, or Bologna? It's the only downside of coming back from holiday. I have a mountain, because I was very, very good. I completely, like, no emails and everything. I have got a mountain of messages and emails to get through. It's the one bit that always drags you down when you come back from holiday, when you have to go through all that. Number two, what is the name of the principality that sits between France and Spain? I don't remember writing this name. I don't think I've put the answer into this. Let me just scroll down. So look. Oh, I did. Oh, it shows how awake I've been today. I don't even remember writing that answer into the presentation. Anyway, number three, is Tokyo on the west or east of Japan? So is Tokyo on the west or east of Japan? Number four, name the country from the picture. I think there's another one as well. Yeah, number five, name the country from this picture. Number six, Great Bear Lake is the largest lake entirely contained within which country? Ah, okay, that makes sense. Number seven, the Silk Road was a network of ancient trade routes primarily between the Roman Empire and which country? Which country, even? If that's the only mistake that I make tonight, I'll be quite happy with that. The Silk Road was a network of ancient trade routes primarily between the Roman Empire and which country? Yeah, if you've got your J mistake bingo cards to hand, you may well end up with a full house by the end of the quiz this evening. If not by Thursday. Number eight, the abandoned city of Pripyat is found in which modern day country? Number 9, which UK airport transits the most passengers per year? So which UK airport transits the most passengers per year? And finally, number 10, Alicante, Valencia, and Barcelona have a coastline of which sea? Ah, that's where it is. Right, okay. Round two, science. Excuse me, science and nature for you for round two. Scroll wheel number one. What is the name of the medical condition for partial or complete loss of memory? Number two. What are baby cats called? Number three. Of which planet has moons Callisto, Amalthea, and Calichore? Calichore? I wonder why there were two things in Discord saying can't remember. Never mind. It's not working. Yeah, so which planet has moons Callisto, Amalthea, and Calichore? Calichore. Number four, which chemical element has the symbol CO? So which chemical element has the symbol CO? And number five, ornithology is the study of what? Number six, how many compartments is the stomach of a cow divided into? So how many compartments is the stomach of a cow divided into? This will take you back to one of the very first quizzes. Number seven, which of these is not a blood type? Is it AB negative, OB positive, or AB positive? Number eight, what is either a chemical element or a US dollar 5-cent coin? Yeah. What is either a chemical element or a US dollar 5-cent coin? Ah, too far. Number 9, name the animal. So number 9, name the animal. And number 10, what does GM stand for in GM crops? Engineered to be resistant to pests, herbicides, or drought, leading to higher yields. But still massively controversial. I shall not be proffering an opinion on either way. So blockbusters then to take you into your break as always from the gold run style questions, you know, where it gets to the tense bit at the end. Here's number 1. What SAS is a saying to declare someone is secure and not in danger? A friend of mine landed in Rhodes at 3 o'clock in the morning, having had their flight massively delayed. And then, so they had a broken night's sleep, obviously, that night. And then the following night, they had an earthquake. Yeah. Number 2, what SG are the guards at the Vatican City? Number 3, what FS should appear at the end of a sentence? Number 4, what EB catches worms? Number 5, what EA sticks out of the UK? Which I will be flying over. No, in fact, by this time next Saturday, I will have already flown over. They've just. Oh, in fact, no. I'll tell you about the skydiving in the break because I'll explain why it's still up on the screen. And also, thank you as well. Number 6, what KW is another name for orca? Number 7, what WS is worn whilst taking part in water-based activities? Number 8, what TR is a payable vehicle transit route? It's a very roundabout way of saying stuff. Number 9, what ME is a phenomenon where a large group of people share a false memory? And your final one, number 10, what AC is said when danger has passed? So what AC is said when danger has passed? supposed to do something at this point, aren't I? That one, that one, that one, that one. There we go. Right, okay, so those first 30 then are up on the hub now, jvpqquestions.com. So head on over there now if you want to go through those first 30 questions again. Have a look at the pictures in more detail, etc., etc. Did I take the answers off? I know I did for the last 2 rounds, but I don't know whether I can't remember if I did the first 30. Oh well, too late now. So yeah, head on over there if you want to recap of those first 30 questions. Coming up, I think it's still on in the break. I don't know because I'd made some tweaks and changes. I think it is. Yes, it is. Sorry, I'm just looking now. Yeah, so thank you very much for those who have donated. Very, very much appreciate it. I was caught up with Emmaus just before I went away. So yeah, if you don't know, if you haven't been on the quiz for a while, so I am skydiving. I'm the UK ambassador for Emmaus Homeless Charity, and I'm going to be skydiving for them in less than 7 days. I got an email while I was away. It was one of the first things I saw, that the time of the skydive was supposed to be flying and skydiving, jumping out of the plane at 10 o'clock in the morning. But due to the King's birthday, there is now a fly past, so the airspace that we're in has now been closed. So we're now jumping at 4:30 in the afternoon rather than 10 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, so coming up on screen, just in case you wonder what it is, it's a QR code that takes you to the donation page. And like I said, thank you so much for those who have already donated. Very, very much appreciate it. It's not compulsory. Nothing that I do or have for the quiz is compulsory. It's just there if you are in a position and you can support me for the skydive with Emmaus. So it'll come up on screen shortly. And then yeah, I'll be back with your first 30 answers. It's that one there, isn't it? Yeah, I'll be back with your first 30 answers then after this with some funky music, I think. This should be back to the proper music rather than what you've had on the pre-recorded quizzes where it's all gone a bit bonkers because yeah, there was some glitch in the matrix and it was picking up when I uploaded them. It was picking up one of the songs and saying that it wasn't. It was one or two of the songs saying that I didn't have the license for, even though I did. So rather than faff about, trying to get ready to go away, I just went into the YouTube studio and just said replace the song. So yeah, there was a bit of a carry on with that before I went away, which is why some of the music may have sounded sort of mixed like it normally is. But anyway, here's a 7-minute break of music, and the code for the break will be up on screen as well. I'll see you in 7. Okie dokie, right, answers coming up. Excuse me, answers coming up then in just a few moments' time. So make sure you've got your first 30 written down. Major changes going on behind the scenes at the moment. Currently in the process of, I think the only way to describe it really is a huge rebrand of everything. So I've got, I'm personally working on the branding side of it, so the graphics, the logos, and all of that kind of thing. Patreon's about to have a massive overhaul, not before time, to be perfectly honest, but that's just going to be completely and utterly streamlined. So that is about to make some major changes with Patreon. They all know I've spoken to patrons about it, and there's a big announcement going out next week, so they've got time to sort out the tiers. But I've basically said, and it leads on to another point, so I'm not increasing the prices on anything on Patreon. In fact, in some circumstances, some of the tiers are coming down in price as well. So yeah, whereas others around the world are currently, everyone's increasing prices, I'm not. I'm going the other way and I'm reducing everything down. And along with that as well, some of you are watching may have already done these and have had these in. But I'm on the platform Cameo, where you can request people to record videos, and like James Buckley from The Inbetweeners is probably the most well-known person on there. But some people are on that platform. They charge like £400, £500 for someone just to record a 2-minute video, basically saying your name. I've gone the other way. I've actually reduced the price down to now the lowest that I can reduce it down to. So I think on the app, I don't know about the app, but I know on the web it's now down to $14. So it works out something like £10 basically. I just need to keep an eye on it. But yeah, knocking it down to £10 for because I don't agree with it. I don't agree with people charging hundreds and hundreds of pounds just to hundreds of pounds just to for someone to record a video which takes 30 seconds to do. So I'm reducing that down to the bare minimum that I can do. So if anyone wants happy birthday wishes and stuff like that, it's down to the it's there basically. But the social media posts going out about that. So yeah, massive rebranding of everything going on behind the scenes at the minute. And just going against the grain. I don't agree with raising the prices. People are going on about how things have certain services and prices have increased and stuff, so they have to. That's life, so that's what so that's why I'm going the other way, and make sure that everything, for those who do want to get involved in those side of things, it's an affordable point for people to do rather than be priced out of it. So yeah, so big changes. The most thing you will notice for the majority, for the majority of what you will see is the branding and stuff. And on that note, no one's actually mentioned this at the moment, but obviously the color at the bottom of all the slides has changed, and the thumbnails have changed. It's the closest I can get to this month's birthstone, which is pearl, basically. It's the closest color I could get for the thumbnails, and also for the bit that you see at the bottom there. So yeah, I've been doing it with the different. That's why it was emerald for May, and now we're on to pearl for June. So that's why it's changed. But anyway, back to this evening. This is what you are here for, the answers to your first 30 questions this evening. All the other stuff can go into social media posts. Here we go. Round one, places number one. No. Round one. There we go. Which is further north in Italy? Rome, Milan, or Bologna? It is Milan. Number two, what is the name of the principality that sits between France and Spain? It is Andorra. Is it tonight that England were playing Andorra, or is it tomorrow? Shows how up to date I am with everything. Were they even playing? Yeah, they were playing. It was Andorra tonight. Oh, they won. Okay, there we go. See, makes sense. Number three, that was by pure chance as well, by the way. I didn't actually put Andorra in the quiz because they were playing England tonight. Number three is Tokyo on the west or east of Japan. It is on the east. Number four, name the country. That is Egypt. Number 5, that is Iceland. Number 6, Great Bear Lake is the largest lake entirely contained within which country? It is Canada. Oh, Canada. Number 7, the Silk Road was a network of ancient trade routes primarily between the Roman Empire and which country? It is China. Number 8, the abandoned city of Pripyat is found in which modern day country? It is the Ukraine. Number 9, which UK airport transits the most passengers per year? It is Heathrow. I must say they did a belting job at Manchester Airport, both on the way out and on the way in. From parking my car at the jet park to being airside, going away, took 35 minutes. Absolutely bonkers, but yeah, fair play to Manchester Airport for what they've done and how they've changed it. Number 10, Alicante, Valencia, and Barcelona have a coastline of which sea? It is the Balearic Sea. Round 2, Science and Nature. Number 1, what is the name of the medical condition for partial or complete loss of memory? It's amnesia. Number 2, what are baby cats called? Kittens. Number 3, of which planet has moons Callisto, Amalthea, and Callisaur? It is Jupiter. Number 4 is cobalt. Yep, chemical element as the symbol CO is cobalt. I think my mouse is on the way out. I've had this 4 years, this mouse. Wireless mouse. It's belted because it's got buttons on the side and everything. So you... I wonder... No, it doesn't click forward and back. But yeah, I think it's on the way out. I think I might need to replace this. Anyway, number 5. Ornithology is the study of birds. Tweet, tweet. Number 6. How many compartments is the stomach of a cow divided into? There we go. Mark that off on your bingo cards, ladies and gentlemen. A wrong answer on there. And the irony of this was, I put this in because it reminded me of one of the first handful of quizzes whereby I where are we, stomach, where it opened up the huge debate about because I think I said how many stomachs does a cow have, and I said 4, but it turns out it's 4 compartments of a stomach. So yeah, 4. Number 7, which of these is not a blood type? It is OB positive. Number 8, what is either a chemical element or a US dollar 5-cent coin? It is nickel. Number 9, name the animal. That's dolphin. Dolphins. And number 10, what does GM stand for in GM crops? Engineered to be resistant to pests, herbicides, or drought, leading to higher yields. It is genetically modified. Round 3, what SAS is a saying to declare someone is secure and not in danger? It is safe and sound. And number 2, what SG are the guards at the Vatican City? It is Swiss Guard. Number 3, what FS should appear at the end of a sentence? It's a full stop. End of sentence is a full stop. End of a question is a question mark. See, I do know my grammar, I just don't use it. Number 4, what EB catches worms? It is the early bird. Number 5, what EA sticks out of the UK? It is East Anglia. Number 6, what KW is another name for orca? It is killer whale. Number 7, what WS is worn whilst taking part in water-based activities? It is wetsuit. Number 8, what TR is a payable vehicle transit route? It is a toll road. Number 9, what ME is a phenomenon where a large group of people share a false memory? It's the Mandela effect. And number 10, what AC is said when danger is past? All clear. I remember doing the round on the Mandela effect and how many of the things, and I can't. It astounded me how many people were blown away by some of the things that they think they know that aren't actually true. Anyway, right, tot your scores up. YouTube live chat is, I believe, still on. So feel free to pop your scores into the YouTube live chat for your halftime scores, and I will have a look through those later on. Still to come, connections round, general knowledge, and some very special wedding-related dingbats from Simeon, who is getting married, or is already married, I think, at this point. I believe, I've not really looked through Discord at the minute, but I believe there was some photos of them as they were boarding a train to go to their wedding reception, which is just truly awesome. It's a brilliant way to go to the wedding reception. You know, some people go by car. Why not go by train? Perfect. Oh, Jack's back at school on Monday. I'm really worried that he's going to get taken the mick out of because he was wearing his goggles most of the 8 days that we were there because he wouldn't get out of the water. I mean, I've got little bits of lines. Actually, that's more indentations. But he has got proper goggle, like, white lines, bless him. So, all right, scores are in, so let's go. As always then, round 4, your connections, round 9 questions. Question number 10, what links the 9 answers together? We shall find out together. Because I got... Oh, no, I do know what this is. Here we go, number 1. What sweet thing is a mixture of flour, fat, eggs, sugar, baked and sometimes iced and decorated? Do you know what I also quite liked as well while I was away? My very, very good friend Haley, even knowing that they were pre-recorded, was messaging me as she was playing the connection round as to what she thought the answers were. As she always does when the connection round is going out. But the problem was I couldn't remember what connection round was for which of the pre-recorded quizzes. So she's going, is it this? Is it that? I'm like, I haven't got a clue. I don't know. But it did make me feel good that people were still playing the quiz while I was away. Number 2, what are cod, mackerel, flounder, and bass? So what are cod, mackerel, flounder, and bass? Number 3, what is the name of a protein filament that grows from follicles found in the dermis? Number 4, according to the title of a song by Westlife, they were flying without what? So according to the title of a song by Westlife, they were flying without what? Number 5, in Batman Forever, Tommy Lee Jones played Harvey Dent, who is also known as To what? Yeah, let's not joke about flying without parachutes less than a week before I'm being pushed out of an aeroplane attached to somebody else and hoping beyond hope that they've got a parachute attached to them. Oh no, I've just thought. Oh no, that's a weird thought to have. Because this time next week you'll be watching a pre-recorded quiz because I will be on my way back from East Anglia, and if something's gone wrong, you'll be what? Oh no, that's no, that's freaking me out. Number 6, if it's not light, it's what? So if it's not light, it's what? Number 7, what F is used to refer to someone who has been defeated and lost their position of power? Yeah, I've said the same about bungee jumping as well, Ben. Yeah. If at first you don't succeed, parachuting is probably not for you. I've said the same about bungee jumping all my life. That's why I've never done bungee jumping. Number 8, what is the name of atmospheric water vapor frozen into ice crystals and falling in light white flakes? believe there is I believe there is a steward's inquiry, and I'm just checking, and the map, yeah, the map quite clearly shows Barcelona, Valencia, are on the Balearic Sea. So I just had a message saying, can you double check Balearic Sea? I've got the map open there, and it's definitely Barcelona and Valencia are on the Balearic Sea. You've then got the Balearic Islands, which is Ibiza, Mallorca, and Menorca, and then the Mediterranean Sea runs between those and Africa. So I was just double checking. Number 9, what G is someone who protects or defends something? And as always, question number 10, what links the 9 answers together? General knowledge then, number 1, name the historical figure pictured here. Number 2, name the plant pictured here. Number 3, Nero was an emperor of which empire? So Nero was an emperor of which empire? There we go. Number 4, name the animal pictured here. I'll remove myself from screen so people can't say me. But name the animal pictured here for number 4. Well, number 5, which bird is from the genus Cygnus and closest relatives of geese and ducks? Yeah, I don't like this question, I'll be honest. I don't like this question. I'll look at that again. Number 6, on a chessboard, a player starts with 8 of what piece? Sorry, I'm thrown because I've just had a message saying, yeah, but yeah, there is a possible, some people are saying a possible different connection. However, without giving too much away, you wouldn't get the precipitation cold thing. I don't think there's one of them. Number 7, which musical features the music of the night? All I Ask of You and Bravo, Monsieur. So which musical features the music of the night? All I Ask of You and Bravo, Monsieur. Number 8, who had friends Piglet, Roo, and Digger? D-I-double-G-R. I know that probably gave it away. Most of you probably knew the answer to that anyway. And if you didn't know the answer from it, that clue wouldn't have really have helped. Just saying. Yeah, no, not your message, Haley. It was another message. You've got it right. Number 9, what is the currency of Japan? And your final one for the evening, number 10, name the game pictured here. I've really gone retro gaming over the last sort of few weeks. I've been playing, I played a load of Jet Set Willy, a load of old Spectrum games, played Jet Set Willy. What else have I played? Jumping Jack. Yeah, I've been playing loads of old retro games over the last, so yeah. I mean, this question was written weeks ago, but it just reminds me I'm back on retro stuff at the minute. That one, that one. I thought the whole stream had frozen then. No, we're good. Right. Okay, so they are up now. Those final 20 questions are up now on the hub. So head again over to jvpqquestions.com. The code you need is 070291. Hopefully, by the end of this month, jvpqquestions.com will be retired. Avid Quiz Hub players will already know what you can Quiz Hub. JDQ players even will know what you can do. You get to listen to JDQ and then you can enter your scores. That whole website is going to be evolving over the next few weeks. Yes. There's some like I said, there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes at the moment to refresh, recharge and everything. And now that I've done that to myself, there's some very, very exciting things coming very, very soon behind the scenes. Some of them in the next couple of weeks, some of them before the end of the month. But yeah, I'm very, very much looking forward to sharing some of the bits with you. It only enhances. Doesn't change anything, it only enhances. But on that note, talking of changing and enhancing, let's go. Oh, that's a point. Have a look. I wonder if it's that one then. I wonder it's that file. That's the one that was causing the problems then. Right. Make up your own music for... Oh, no, hang on. I wonder if I can do this. Media file, breaks 2025, add source, and then if I put that to the very bottom, well, that didn't work. No, if I put that to there, and then swap that and that around, and then put that to there, to there, to there. Okay. Oh, of course. Oh, you numpty. Right, okay. And then if I turn that one off, but leave that one on, but that one goes to there. Right, okay, I've sorted it. Right, so for you... twittering away to myself here. For your final break, then, these are wedding-related dingbats, very kindly passed over by Simon. I did say I wasn't going to do any more dingbats, but Simon has asked kindly if they could have some wedding-related dingbats that they created. I'm assuming they are part of their wedding celebrations, so they wanted to share them all with you. So as always, 9 things. Say what you see with these, and they are all wedding related, and I'll see you in 7 minutes. Hopefully this music's going to work. Let's find out together. Well, the stream's still here, so for now that seems like that. Yeah, so I just realised it's that music file then in the breaks. That's why it's causing the issues, and I didn't realise. I'll deal with that afterwards. Unless I have an email. No, stream's still up. Right, I'll give you the answers to these then very quickly in 3. You can tell it's not pre-recorded because I'm not keeping to the normal times that I set myself. But here we go. Number 1 then. Number 1, first dance. Clever. I like that one. Number 2, to have and to hold. In sickness and in health. Till death do us part. Number 3, head over heels in love. Music's still playing. That sounds about right. And there we go. Right, number 4, church on time. I've turned it off now. I'll wait. Number 5, down on one knee. Number 6, walk up down the aisle. The 20-second delay has now caught up. Number 7, best man. Number 8, top hat and tails. And finally, number 9, wedding ring. Da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 da. Well, normal service has been resumed, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think there was much in the way of mistakes throughout the pre-recorded stuff. All the website worked, which was rather surprising me, even though I tested it all. I thought something would break while I was away and had no access to it. First time in years I've not taken my laptop with me, so yeah, sat there, no laptop. I felt very sort of vulnerable at times, not having all the stuff that I normally have with me. But it was also refreshing. So, right, okay, let's give you the answers then to your final 20 this evening. Round 4, connections round. So yeah, let's go. Number 1, what sweet thing is a mixture of flour, fat, eggs, sugar, baked, and sometimes iced and decorated? It is cake. Cake. Number 2, what are cod, mackerel, flounder, and bass? They are fish. Number 3, what is the name of a protein filament that grows from follicles found in the dermis? It is hair. I was going to have to explain this, but now I can't remember why it links in. But it does. You might just have to check this one yourselves, because I can't now remember off the top of my head. Number 4, according to the title of a song by Westlife, they are flying without wings. Number 5, in Batman Forever, Tommy Lee Jones played Harvey Dent, who was also known as Two-Face. Number 6, if it's not light, it is dark. Number 7, what F is used to refer to someone who has been defeated and lost their position of power? It is fallen. Number 8, what is the name of atmospheric water vapor frozen into ice crystals and falling in light white flakes? It is snow. Sorry, I know we're in the midst of summer, although you wouldn't believe it from the last, well, I mean, I wasn't here for 8 days of it, but yeah, it's windy and rainy, but anyway, but yeah, so sorry for making you feel cold. Number 9 is guardian. What G is someone who protects or defends something. And what links them all together? Number 10, this scroll wheel is going to do my head in. Angel. All different types of angel. There is angel hair, and there is angel hair, and I can't now remember what that is. Yeah, just check it yourselves. Just for once, take my word for it that it is something along those lines. I think it's pasta related. Anyway, right, general knowledge number 1. Name the historical figure that is Galileo Galilei. Magnifico. I'm just a poor boy from a... Moving on. Number 2, name the plant that is a cactus or cacti. Number 3, Nero was an emperor of the Roman Empire. It's a food. Capellini. Ah, there we go. Well, number 4, name the animal that is seal. That is the animal seal, not the singer seal, just to clarify. Number 5, which bird is a form of... What bird is from the genus Cygnus and closest relatives of geese and ducks? I don't like this question, and I really should have changed it, but swan. No luck finding them swan then. It's just the one swan, actually. Number 6, on a chessboard, a player starts with 8 pawns. Number 7, which musical features the music of the night? All I ask of you, and bravo, monsieur. It is the Phantom of the Opera. The Phantom of the Opera is here. At number 8, who had friends? Piglet, Roo, and Tigger. It is Winnie the Pooh. And Christopher Robin. That's a good point. Was Christopher Robin friends with all of them? I think he was. I mean, Winnie the Pooh, they were his best friends, but if you've put Christopher Robin, you can have the point. If you've got me on mute, tough. Number 9, what is the currency of Japan? It is the yen. And finally, number 10, name the game that is Minesweeper. Right, tot your scores up. How you got on from your 50? Remember, head on back to the post from this morning to share your scores on there. So yeah, Shay, I've got a meeting actually with Meta next week to sort out the chaos of why I keep getting warnings for double posting and the fact that they think I'm a bot. So I've got a very interesting meeting with them on Monday to sort that out. But your tiebreaker question then for this evening. Oh, okay. Oh, it's because I moved it up. Right, okay, it wasn't on there for the... Right, anyway. Right, your tiebreaker then is this. What is the world record time in seconds for completing Minesweeper on the expert level? So what is the world record time? I've rounded it up as well. What is the world record time in seconds for completing Minesweeper on the expert level? If playing competitively, it's the nearest to it. Also, if for those JDQ players, you will already know, but coming up hopefully by the end of this month, if you want to be involved in a leaderboard, you will have to have a tiebreaker answer. Just giving you a heads up before those of you who bolt it and then like, yeah. But anyway, the answer to this then, nearest to it gets the point for tonight, is 27 seconds. It's 26.59 seconds, but rounded up, it is 27 seconds. So there we go. That is it for your questions this evening. So we are back up and running. I've had my break. I've been refreshed. More than you will ever actually know. I've been refreshed, and it's not something, like I said, it was needed, and there were reasons, but not stuff I will be talking about publicly. That is very private, but it was very much needed. But we're back up and running for live quizzes. So just a heads up then, so JDQ will be back on Monday for you. Another week of the daily quiz on daily quizzing for you on podcasts and here on YouTube. That is Monday to Friday for you. I'm just about to go and record Mondays because there is a possibility that I may have forgotten that I needed to do next week's when I got all my work done before I went away. So I'm going to go and record Mondays now. So that's JDQ next week. I'm live on Thursday night, and I know I'm back in the swing of things, and I'm live on a Saturday. However, obviously next Saturday, as I've already alluded to, by this point next week, I will have already completed the skydive. Whether I've landed or not is another question, but yeah, by this time next week I will have completed the skydive. So pre-recorded next Saturday, but yeah, live again on Thursday, but pre-recorded next Saturday while I do the skydive. Right, that is it then from me. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you very much for joining as always. Loads and loads of exciting things coming up. All the new branding, new music, new everything. A complete refresh for the first time in 5 years. But one thing will remain. Live quizzes on a Thursday and a Saturday. 50 questions, 5 rounds. That'll never change. But the stuff that goes with it will. And I'll see you all soon. As always from me then, take care. And stay safe. If I push the right button. That'll never change, will it? I'll see you soon.